So, oh, you know what? I bet I'm going to echo. I bet. Yep. There we go. I got it. No echo. So, who's here? This is Patty flying solo. There's not going to be any crazy hilarity right off the bat. That's for sure. And I forget, I have to carry all the conversational weight. Hey, Karen. Hey, Maggie. Ooh, there's Teresa. What are you guys up to? Hey, Luz. Yeah, Teresa, I'm trying to be a grown-up. I'm gonna fly solo. We'll see how that goes. Hey, Carla and Francis and Angie. Gosh, you guys. So did you guys get a whole bunch of notifications, or was there? Took me. I couldn't figure out how to. I was just gonna come in through YouTube, so I just set it up like how we kind of used to, but now I guess it requires you to do so. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit. I was a little bit confused. Hey, Linda. Slightly confused. So I came back to StreamYard since I know how to work that. Dream Walking Angel. Oh my gosh, adulting is hard, and I forgot your name. Dang it. See, but I did warn you. Hey, Patricia. Oh, perfect. Yay. So maybe I'll have to start doing that. I'll set one up through YouTube, and that way it'll notify everybody, and then I'll just still come on, and then I'll just make it private right before I come on. That way people don't get stuck in that chat. We'll see. Maybe I can manage that. Hey, Artzology. I feel like I should know your first name too. You guys will have to help me with first names. I'm terrible at names. Yes, Nalisha. Yes. I don't have Michelle here to give me the cheat sheet. So I'm terrible at names. Terrible. Deb. Okay. Yeah, and if you guys can refer to yourself in a first name, no, I'm just kidding. But you'll realize I'm totally not joking. It takes me, once I got it though. I know, Michelle is amazing. Amazing, I agree. Hey, Debbie. Thanks, Tammy. It's good to be back. It is. It's amazing how much I miss you guys. And like Mondays are weird and Thursdays are weird when I'm not here. I feel like, I don't know, it's like worse than playing hooky at school and like worse than ditching or taking a fake sick day. It's just, ugh. Hey, Dodie, how are you? And there's Jackie. Hey, Jackie, did you get one today? Did you get the notification today? It's because I tried to, I think that's what I might do from now on is set it up both ways. Debbie, you're so cute. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Yeah, see, I was in such a rush. I didn't even put down a fancy tablecloth for you guys. I just kind of threw the stuff out here and said, here we go. Oh, I am going to put this on live chat and make sure I'm caught up. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, I feel like I'm learning StreamYard all over again. It's a little bit weird. So if I missed anybody and didn't say, hey, holler at me. What about me? Did you forget me? Everybody got nice weather today? It's pretty decent here. Debbie, you're cracking me up. Going through withdrawals, huh? Hey, Nikki. How are you today? Nikki, I know you're not in the U.S. You're like, are you in, I want to say the UK, but I'm not sure that's right. Karen. You guys, you know how to make a girl feel missed and welcomed back, for sure. Hey, Amy, how are you? You guys are so funny. I thought so, yes. See, I can't remember names, but I can remember where you guys live. So funny. Yeah, it's just nice here. It's not like super bright, sunny, but it's not overcast. It's just like that perfect. So I did miss Tammy. Funny you should ask. That's one of my priorities today. Yep, I have a few thank yous. I thought you were, Deb. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. Ah, Nalisha, right? Is that right? Nalisha lives in Georgia. That's where my son just went for boot camp, is Georgia. I was like, well, okay. Hey, Candace. Yep, that was the whole trip to Colorado. I'm better now. It was weird. Yesterday was kind of my fall apart mom day, but I'm better now. Got my act back together. So, you guys want to look at stuff? Not like I'm in a big rush, but I've never just like, I don't know, this is new territory for Patty. Oh, Lord, Tammy. Yep, only teasing today. Yep. Tammy's on later, so we get to all go shopping with Tammy. So anybody that's not sub to Tammy Minda or doesn't know where her channel is, click on the little dots over there and hop over to her channel and get her subbed so you can go over there. What time do you start tonight, Tammy? 6? Hey, Curly T. I don't think I know your first name either. Just because if you guys have first names that you want to share, I prefer to use those. Even though I'm horrid at remembering them, I try. Yep, exactly. Tammy Minda, she's got good stuff. She does. And she's kind of got her a heart as big as this whole world, in case any of you didn't know. So this I happen to really be excited about. What do you guys think of these laces? Look at these gloves. I love these things. Look how teeny tiny. I can't even get these 3 fingers in there, can I? Yes, 3 fingers. Look how tiny those are. Those crazy? But I love them. Hand crocheted. They're amazing. I think they used thread. They cannot be yarn of any kind. It has to be thread. I know, right? They're beautiful. Angela, how are you? Hey, Natasha. You guys are so awesome. Look at this. I love how this was rolled up. Isn't that the sweetest, cutest little thing ever? And then it's this lace here. Isn't that fun? I kind of like took my time getting, well, I left, oh, and it's stretchy. I left enough time going from here to Colorado that I didn't have to rush, and I would be able to, like, you know, like when you're going down the interstate and you see these signs and you're like, dang, I don't have time. So I wanted to leave myself time. Aw, that's Miss Karen for you. She is a sweetheart that way, isn't she? Yep. I feel like she's kind of always got my back a little bit. Just not home. You were live earlier, right, Angela? But I missed it. I think I got the notification like 15 minutes after you had gone off. I was so bummed. I was annoyed. And I'm not good at this. If I miss anything, it's not because I'm avoiding anyone. Just please retype it if you have something you really want me to see and I miss it. This doing something and reading chat simultaneously is totally new territory. You do, Karen. I know. I know you do. Yeah, mine came way late. I was pretty annoyed. Pretty. Oh, nobody's selling today, Deb. I'm just coming on because I've been gone since, shoot, when did I leave you guys? Last Monday. So I've been gone for like 10 days. I had to go to Colorado. So I kind of picked / shopped all the way there. And then I was in Pueblo. So I went every place I could find there. hit an auction and got some good stuff, and then kind of did the same thing all the way back. 2 long freaking weeks. Oh, Mags. And we found some amazing things. My daughter-in-law was with, well, I call her my daughter-in-law. She will be one of these days. But anyway, Destiny was with me on the way back. So it was super fun to have, because she loves to just dig around and root around like I do. So we had a really good time. It was super fun. So, but anyway, then there's all these vintage laces. So look at this one. I'll just show you a few of these. If I get my act together and get organized, I'll have these out for you guys tomorrow night. Isn't that pretty? Love that. You guys, am I close enough? There we go. Those pretty. And I like that they're not like super long pieces. And then there's this. I don't even know. There's 2 pieces of this. I don't even know what it was from. And I kind of feel like it doesn't matter. It's just super pretty. Isn't that nice? And these are all different pieces sewn together. So there's 2 pieces of that one. And then gotcha, Natasha. Then there's this one, which I don't know. I know this is the right side, and it's almost like this had like a faux lace up right here in these little loops. But then this piece looks almost like wrong side. You know what I mean? And there's these little tucks. I just think this is really sweet. I love this. Pretty sure this was probably a sleeve cuff or like a collar inset. I'm not sure. Look at you with your calendar over there, Natasha. Somebody told me you were working on getting everybody organized with a calendar. I think that's amazing. I bet. I love that there's so many people selling. I think it's awesome. Because everybody has different things they love, and everybody has a different aesthetic. So, you know, and look, look down here. See this little pink one? How pretty is that? I'm not pulling it all out. I got to leave some surprises for tomorrow. And then look at these. This is going to be some amazing appliques here. This whole basket. Look at how the size of this basket. This whole basket is full. There's this one. Let's ditch that pin. There's this one. Isn't that pretty? I love this. Absolutely. Oop, where's the camera? There it is. See, let me go for 2 weeks and I come back and I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Jeez. Oh, and look at, I love these. I don't know if you guys are going to get these or if I'm keeping these. This is a pair, and I would think they're little boys, wouldn't you? But they're leather gloves. I mean, these are like real deal leather. Oops, I'm not even in the camera. Where is it? There it is. Boy, it's way back. No wonder I'm having trouble. Those pretty. I love these things. Little snaps work and everything. You should absolutely try. Absolutely. And you know what? If you don't want to try the first time on your own, because like you said, you're not sure you have the following, just reach out, because if you go back and look at some of my older videos, you'll see different people's names in the titles and in the descriptions and stuff. People have come on and done like a guest selling. Maggie's come on a couple of times. Tammy came on. Pearl has been on. Natasha's been on. So, I mean, it's fun to help people, you know, some of them don't need like any guidance or anything like that, but just a little moral support sort of, you know, and it's almost like a little meet and greet, and it just helps open up everybody's audience a little bit and stuff. So, yeah, no worries. Yes, Karen, we have books. good gravy do we have books? Like, hopefully, I hope you all lose your mind just a little bit. Just a little bit. But see, I feel like I kind of come at this from a different place or a different, I don't want to say mentality, but maybe kind of, sort of. I've done live vintage markets, like the country living markets and the vintage market days and things like that, where you would travel as a vendor all over the country, and set up for some are 2 days, most are 3 days, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Some would be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But anyway, and there could be 200 to 300 vendors at each one of these markets. So if we can all travel and go to all of that expense, not only your inventory, but your traveling and your hotels and your food and your gas and all of that, and you get there and you're still selling and you want to keep doing it, if you're with 200 or 300 other people at the same place for 3 days, I don't understand why YouTube has to be so competitive. I would really much rather encourage and support everybody. I feel like it's more fun and everybody gets to succeed together as a group rather than, I don't know about you guys. My analogy is kind of, I don't want to tackle this huge climb to the top of a mountain with a group of people and then wind up getting there all by myself, because then there's nobody to celebrate it with. I'd rather the whole group makes it at the same time and then we can all celebrate together. So that's it, off my soapbox. Moving on. But it is, right, Natasha? And I don't like it. I don't like it. I refuse to play. I refuse. I'm just, anybody that wants to play nice and wants company, come hang out and I'm there. Invite me and I'm there. But if you want to be competitive and rotten, then I'm good. And that's all I got. But look at this little guy. I love this thing. It is in such sad little shape. But this, I think, did you guys see, it's teeny, teeny, tiny. Let me grab my ruler quick. I'm thinking I want to do a little mini out of this. So it's 4 inches wide. I almost said 4 foot. It's 4 inches wide and like 5¼ inches tall. But since it's already apart, wouldn't that just be the cutest little, I don't know, it just looks really old, beat up. But then I'd have to think, you guys got any ideas for these pages? I got to think of something to do with the pages, right? Oh, good night, Nikki. Thank you. So, but what do you guys think? Any ideas? Exactly, Tammy, exactly. I could not agree more. And look, it even has one attached right to the inside cover. So you kind of have to leave that one open and pop. I don't know. Maybe some of Lorna's digitals would be really cute popped in there. It was a photo album. Yes, ma'am. Yep, for the tin types. You're absolutely right. For the tin types. See, there's another one on the back. So you'd automatically have those two. I just can't decide what I would do with these. I have a little bit of an idea, but I don't know. Pulling braids at an auction. I know where you're going in context there, Tammy. I'm going to say yes. But you guys know how I am. There's no friend. I am not your friend during the bidding process. I'm not. I will be your friend and be chit-chatty right up until the bidding starts. As soon as the bidding's over, we can be friends again. Look at these. I love these. They're from the Kansas Lumber Company. So they're really different, and they're plain on the back. They're just super, super cool. And I've been looking everywhere. I was hoping Lorna was here. Is Lorna Taylor here anywhere? Hey, Eve, how are you? Anybody else that's typing in, if I haven't said hello, shoot me a wavy hand. I'm trying to figure out how this works. Some of these girls make this look so easy. Laurel can get on here by herself and she does her thing and she doesn't skip a beat in the chat. I feel like I'm chasing my own tail a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Maggie's lace bags. Those things are amazing, you guys. And so reasonably priced. I got one and I almost fell over with the amount of stuff in there. They're impressive. Peekaboo. That's a good idea. I like that idea, Natasha. That's cool. Peekaboos. Is somebody taking notes? Now I got to do 3 things. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure all this out. Who else here? Is Darla here? I kind of wanted Tammy and Darla. And I'm missing somebody. Who else am I? Oh, Luz. Luz is here. Luz is here, right? So I can do this one. Oh my gosh. Did you just see all those dots connect? Look at this, you guys. Luz made this. And Tammy sent this to me. She hand makes these out of bark. Help me out here, Luz. This thing is just the cutest thing ever. And then it came filled with all of these little treasures on the inside. I'm not going to pull it all out because I'll have it all scattered everywhere. But there's tickets and there's fussy cut butterflies because evidently everyone has heard me say that I don't do fussy cutting. Isn't it adorable? I love this. Absolutely love it. Once I use all, and there's little tags in here. I don't know who put all the extras in. Are the extras from Luz, the insides? Where did she go? She was here. Dang, did she leave? But it is absolutely gorgeous. It is. I absolutely love it. You'll do all my fussy cutting? That would be amazing. She was here, Natasha. She was. There she is. She was being bashful. Nice. Thank you to both of you. I mean, it almost made me cry. Almost. When I got here and then there was this and then I knew that both of you had done. It was one of the sweetest things ever. It really, really was. Totally unexpected and just amazingly sweet. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to put in it once I use the goodies in it. It is gorgeous, right? And it's like the perfect size. I'm thinking I might end up with it down in the bedroom and keep like keepsake jewelry things in there. I don't know, trinkety things. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Or if I want to keep it up here in the craft room. I just can't quite decide. And this little piece on the top just amazes me. It's just the perfect little piece for the handle. And look how finished it is everywhere. It's just beautiful. And it feels good in your hands. It's so soft. Yeah, and then Darla, speaking of fussy cutting, Darla sent, I put most of that away because it came before I left. Darla is going to do her very level best to turn me into a fussy cutter. She swears that these change your whole perspective of fussy cutting. So we'll see. I'm not holding my breath. I don't know if I'm patient enough to do lots of fussy cutting. Hey, Lisa. I'm just not sure I'm patient enough. But when the need arises, I now have the perfect tool. So that will be awesome. So Darla, I don't know if you're out there watching, honey, or if you... Teresa. Okay. Get on with it. See, you guys know me. Off she goes on a ramble. Wait, I was supposed to be taking notes. What was I writing down? See, I cannot do all these things at one time. What was I going to write down? Hey, Melissa. Yeah, Melissa knows me. Yeah, let me see. Let me see how that works out for you. A peekaboo. That's right. Thanks, Francis. Francis, did I say hi to you yet? Peekaboo. See, you guys, I really am the scatterbrain, and that pencil is not working. Where the hoot? Album pages. See, all I need is that jog, just that little mental jog. Perfect. Oh, goodness. What is the peekaboo? I'm thinking, where did I put it? I hid it from myself already. Like if you were using this, I would do like where it lifts up, where it was like hinged across the top, and then you would lift it up and you'd have a peekaboo underneath. Oh, get her, Debbie, get her. That's what I'm thinking of. Or you could even hinge it on the side and then open it up and have something in the center of each page. You know what I mean? Like a peekaboo secret journaling spot or something. Yep. Oh, with acetate in the middle. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, I can see a rabbit trail coming. Hey, everybody that's got empty album pages, we need to all make one. That could be crazy, crazy fun. Look at this. I know it's very unassuming the way it is. This thing measures, what was it? 3.25 by 5. Yeah, 3.25 by like 5.25. And then it's about an inch thick. Look at the spine on that. Where is it? There it is. I might have to move this camera so I can figure this out. I feel like it's really in front of me a lot. There we go. Let's see how that does. There we go. Isn't that awesome? This thing, look. And this paper is to absolutely die for. This book feels almost brand new, and I'll explain that to you in just a minute. This is the tissue. Here's your engraving. And I know you guys can't read the copyright date on it. This is 1778. Yep, I'll be on tomorrow night, Natasha. Sure will. And I'll have some of the stuff I'm teasing y'all with. This is the British poets. You know how I tell you guys the paper, you can feel the texture of the screen when they made the paper? That's this stuff. You can see it. You can see the weave of the screen in the pages. It is just nuts. And then they dyed all the edges of the paper. See that there? You can feel, because when these things are, I have to turn it this way so I can show you. So, when they have a book all put together and they're getting ready to trim the pages before they put it into the book spine, it's just the book block. Hey, Peggy. Oh, I thought Peggy was here. She would love this one. You can feel on the back side. So this is the front side. This is the back side. You can feel the lip on the page from when the knife went down to cut this edge of the paper. Yes, she does. You're absolutely right. She does. On every single page, you can feel that little lip. I'm not sure this thing has ever been read. This, look at it. It's like pristine from 1778. I haven't done the math yet. Somebody do that math for me. How old is this thing? It's 200 and something years old. And then a lady had done all the work. She went through the title page and the index page or contents page and put all the information. She's got it all written down. Isn't that awesome? I don't know. I might bring out a couple journals. We'll see. 241. Thank you, Maggie. So 241 years old. This one is. You guys remember what 1776 was, right? It's 2 years after that. 222. All right, so somebody's not mathing right, you guys. You guys have a huge discrepancy there. So there's that one. Oh, and yeah, just, you know, all the gold leafing. See that? Ah, so pretty. So, so pretty. I don't know. I might have to hoard this one for a minute. Just a minute. Then there's this one. Anybody remember Marshall Fields? Look at that. I know. I know. I've just been getting like amazingly fortunate here lately, finding. Oh, I have it upside down. Look here. There's the picture of the Marshall Fields, downtown Chicago. My grandma and I used to go every year. They had the Godiva chocolates. That's where you could get Godiva chocolates. They had a whole Godiva chocolate set up down in the main first floor right up front. But we used to go every single year to the Marshall Fields and to Water Tower Place and it was just our annual Christmas thing. And that's how we would kick off our Christmas shopping. So this one is super cool. This is all numbered. It's 1 through 14 here. And then you come over, when you go through them all, then this number is missing on this first, right here. It should be 16. So this should be 1 through 15. Yeah, 1 through 15, I'm sorry. And then it should start with 16, but the number is gone on that tab. And then it goes through 32. There's handwriting in the back. Not so much in the front is a little bit odd. It's like it's been erased. Can you guys see that where it looks, you can tell there was writing there, but it is definitely, I thought it had like vanished a little, but it's smudgy, like it's been erased. But like the numbers are here, so it's almost like ghost writing. It's kind of cool in its own way. See there, you can see it ghosting right there. But anyway, each tab has a category. So this one is domestics, and then 3 is dress goods, and then 4 is the silks, 5 is the black dress goods, just for black dresses, and then 6 is ginghams, cottons, and dress goods. Isn't that fun? Isn't that cool? Or am I the only one that thinks that's cool? I know. I love it. I think it's pretty amazing. Then there were tons. Oh my gosh. Wait till you guys see all the playing cards. Oh, and I wanted to ask you guys if I mean, like, seriously, I bet you I found there's round ones. Let me grab some. Hold on. So like there's these really cool rummy cards that have animals on them. All different little animals. So like the tiger and the kangaroo. So, hey, Lorna. How are you? Oh, and Journey's here. Hi, Journey. Who else did I miss? You guys got to holler at me. I'm trying not to touch any buttons because, you know, there's nobody here to direct me back. See if I can get this one open. Oh, and I found a couple ledgers. One, I think, if it's possible, you guys might even love it more than I do. Oh, I'm trying to unfold the wrong side. Oh my gosh. What a genius. I tell you. Look at these little ducks. Look at this. How stinking cute are those? Those amazing. And then they're just like a little duck, but they're teeny, teeny, tiny. They're so like 1.75 inches by 2.5 inches. It's the size of those little boogers. The round ones are coming. You just hold on a minute. They are adorable, aren't they? I agree. I think they're sweet. So back to my question, what I was kind of thinking. So like this is a tiny little drop in the bucket for the playing cards. Would you guys want them, do you want like a deck of 52? Like I could go through and do you want like 52 different cards? Do you want me to do like 2 of each card to the count of 52? Or do you want like a pack of 20? You guys tell me, or put me like, point me at like a price point. Does that make sense? Because I feel like I got so many, if I did them, I think I could do probably packs of like 2 of each. Okay, don't just tell me yes though, you guys. It confuses me. Hey, Joan, did you guys get your Oh, you did get them. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Awesome. You were both happy. Everything made it safe. Sometimes it's scary to let go of those international packages, you guys, because you just always have to hold your breath like you're not quite sure they're going to get there. So these are one deck of the round ones. Look at the jokers in these. How I love these jokers. Look at those. Main camera, there they are. I'm zooming in. Hold on. I feel like I need to zoom in. Do you guys want me to click in one or is it good? Well, there's 2 sets of the round ones. So what I was thinking was I wanted to break them up so that, because these round ones are a little different. And I love that these have like that Pennsylvania Dutch feel to them. I know some people really collect jokers. So I wanted to do the jokers, like, because the other set is pink. Here, let me put these out of the way and I'll show you. So I was thinking like doing a set of the face cards from each one, but then do like, maybe 6 of different, like you would get 3 blue, 3, because these other ones are pink. They're so stinking cute. No, thanks. I try, Joan. I really try. So then here's the pink ones, and they're such a pretty color pink, and then here's the blue. So I feel like I want to mix them so that everybody can get some of both. But do like the jokers, so you would get like the two blue jokers and then the 2 pink jokers, you know what I mean? And then do like a set of do like the 4 sets of face cards from the blue and the 4 sets. No, I would probably mix them. I would probably do a pack of 8 face cards, 4 from each color. I can't give you all the blue ones and sort the rest, you funny duck. If you guys really want these separate, I will keep them separate. If somebody really feels like they want the pink ones, and Tammy, I know you want the blue ones. If you guys are pretty adamant that you want them separate, these I mean, it's just a deck of cards. These I would do. I wouldn't, fuss too much over that. Hey, Tamar, how are you? Patricia wants the pink. All right, well then I will leave these separate for the time being, and I'll bring these tomorrow night as is, and we'll see where we get with them on the round ones. So I'll put those up there. But then like all of these, I'll do mixed sets out of. There's so many. I like these too. Look at these. These are still in their plastic even. I haven't even taken them out. See, and then there's 2 different ducks. 2 different decks. for like anybody doing like something. I feel like these would be good in a Victorian or in a like leaning toward more male or the Western ones. I think they could be really good. Thank you. Nalisha, right? Not Nalisha. Nalisha, right? Poor girl. She probably never had her name so butchered ever. I did not find any flatsies yet, ma'am, but I am for sure. Look, oh, steampunk. Yeah. Yes. See, and like, I really want to do a nice mixed pack for everybody. So that'll be fun. Nalisha. I'm going to work on it. I swear I am. I feel like I have Debs down for today. Nalisha. I'm going to tattoo it somewhere. Look at these. Oops, they're all upside down. Yeah, look at these. There's one. But these are pit cards from a pit game. I don't know what the pit game was, but I love the cards. I think they're really, really cool. So these I will probably do, because these are different. I mean, are these common for you guys? I don't remember ever seeing these before, but they have like wheat and corn and oats, hay and barley. I almost said beans, rye. So it's got to be about, I mean, obviously, Patty, it's got to be about farming of some sort or another. Have you guys ever seen the pit game? Or am I the only one that's never come across it? Unaware of its existence. Oh, Kat's here. Hey, Kat. How are you? Oh, and Curly T has played this game. Did you? Arxology is Deb, right? Curly T, did you type your name in there? Because if you did, I missed it. If you could do it again, that would be awesome. Unless you just want to be Curly. We could call you Curly. Oh, and look, Angela knows the pit game. So clearly I'm the only one that doesn't know. Jeez Louise. Oh, Natasha doesn't know. Okay, so I'm in good company. I'm not the only one. Just call you Curly. Can do. So then, of course, I want to tell you guys, I have never found so many loose postcards affordably as I did. I am so happy with the amount of postcards I brought home for you guys. And they're just beautiful. Can you guys see all the embossing on this thing? I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I think I have one light too many on it. Just occurs to me, I think I'm flashing it out because I have too many lights on. Look here. How pretty are these? So these, oh, and this one, look at the metallic in this. They just, every one is just, and they're not all written on. Like some are addressed with no message. This one has a stamp on it. Oh, and look, these are the same. Isn't that fun? The houses are a little different, but otherwise they're the same. See, like this one is written on and addressed, but there are some blank ones. Not like that one's addressed and stamped. So, okay, cool. Right? Tammy, what time are you coming on, honey? Did you ever answer me? I want to be sure and get off of here so you can come on time. Don't let me run over your time. Yeah, so anyway, I was thinking I want to do these in bundles too. How many do you guys think you would want in a pack? Do you want like packs of sets of 5? Do you want 6? Do you want 10 or 12? Oh, Tammy's not selling tonight. She's just coming on to yak at us. I thought she was selling. Dang it. You packs of 10? Okay. I will. Okay, perfect. So let me put a sticky note on these so that I don't forget. And I'll try not to put, I mean, these are okay, but these I'll try to do maybe bundles of the The less glamorous ones. You know what I mean? You're coming on to craft? Perfect. I still don't want to run over your time because I know you're scheduled, so I don't want to do that. So, did you give me a time yet? On September 10th. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, you do your Wednesday welcome at 9. Oh, we have plenty of time. Oh, I'm going to talk your guys' ears off. So these are going to be packs of 10. Okay. And a rubber band. I'm glad so many of you came in here. You can help me organize for you. All right, let me get these off the table. And then I literally have stuff still in bags that I haven't even pulled out of the shopping totes. I try really hard. I have a daughter that gives me, one of my 5 daughters, gives me a really hard time if I don't try to use reusable shopping bags. Stay on point, Patty. Look at this. Does anybody remember these? I'm having a really hard time figuring out. Ah, Angela. It's okay, but I found some great stuff. Oh, the glare. Gotcha. Yep. Sorry, guys. Does anybody have an idea what era these are from? I've never, ever found a whole pad. I mean, this is the whole pad, and the carbons are in the back. But I have looked all over this thing, and then there's this weird tissue, but it's not in between all the pages. I only found just that one piece of oh, there's another one there. So I don't know what that's about. The random little tissue things. There's one too. I may have to go through it and pay more attention to how far they're spread out. I had really only seen that one, I thought. I wonder if they're supposed to make triplicates, if that's how they, let's see here. Because there's a tissue, and then here's these two. I wonder if the tissue separates every 2. Was I just that ditzy when I was just that ditzy? So the tissue separates between each one. That's weird. Because usually there was a cardboard. Wasn't there usually like a cardboard that would flip up? Yeah, probably to separate. Yeah. But wasn't there usually a cardboard that went in there so that when you were writing, so like, let me turn it so we can all see, sort of. So here's the first one. And there's a tissue. See, that makes no sense. Because then your carbon would have to go under the tissue onto that one. I should probably not overthink this, right? Don't hate me, but I'm not prepared to sell stuff tonight. I really just came on to hang out with you guys because I've missed you and I just wanted to show you guys stuff. My phone's not charged up for any, I'm just, ugh. I was thinking 60, so at least I'm close, Carla. At least I'm close. I feel like it is too, like either the 50s or 60s. But then I didn't even, because I haven't even had time to, I don't even know how long Avon's been around. Were they like much before the 50s? I don't even know when they started. Oh, that makes sense. Ah, see, you guys are so smart. But it did give a little bit of a tip here, because in the how to actually make out the order, there's like this antiseptic was 39 cents. Shaving cream was 49 cents. Cleansing cream was 89 cents. Toothpaste was 49 cents. Lipstick in the ripe cherry was 95 cents. Face powder was 95 cents. So this lady would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things, including her tax, for $4.44. How crazy is that? And it has a tax table. I love the Google. The Google makes me feel so much smarter than I really am. So much more on point. Oh, you guys have to see these. See, I'm going to need all night just to keep going. Oh. So this is exactly how I found these, with this little metal thing clipped on the corner. It's almost like the coolest paper clip ever. Look at that. You guys see that? There it is. These are French, but they're so weird. Ooh, a piece of random Victorian scrap. But look, and they're just, hold on. As I keep going, look, I should probably show it to you, right? So then it's just this one little piece, and it measures 3 by 4.5. So I just don't understand. That's not like a whole receipt. I don't think, but since I can't read it, I don't really know what it is. Who reads French and knows what this really is? And I want to get this back in here. And like, there's 2 of them. There's 2 little bundles. Oops, there's the camera. In camera, Patty, in camera. But only one has the little clip. $18.86. Holy free holies. Hey, Miss Rosemary Morris. Wow. Yes, ma'am. You should grab that old receipt, Kat. You should. But I love these. Do we know what these are yet? I'm trying to figure out how long lag is for you guys. So there's those. We'll see what you guys have to say about those. And this thing, I think, is just about the coolest thing ever. Look at that. It looks so inconspicuous. Like, I almost didn't even pick this up because I wasn't sure. I just thought it was going to be like a notepad. But then I got in here, and look, this is how it opens. I absolutely have fallen in love with this little guy. Then there's like a notepad from the Abilene Grain Company. And it's Abilene, Kansas, not Texas, because it says so right there. And I was actually in Abilene, and that's where I got it. So how cool is that? But look, but it's not dated. So I have no idea if this is like a running tally, like if this was given to, like, say, a farmer or a builder, and he just kept a running tally. I'm just not sure. And I thought for a minute that because it has like number 6, but then the next one is number 24. So I'm just not sure. And this is 180. So it just doesn't make much sense. But they're numbered here too, and they're not in order. And then there's all these lovely blank ones in the back. Right? Yeah, I did not expect this to be what was in here. But it's pretty awesome. Right? So this one I was thinking about splitting up so that everybody can have some handwritten ones and then some blank ones. because I think that would be really fun if we all had some handwritten ones and then some blank ones. Oh, it could be pounds. Oh, like for pounds and nails and things. Aha. You might be right. You might be onto something there. I don't know. But I do know there's no prices by anything, which, well, but there's numbers. So maybe those, I don't know. Or parts numbers. But they don't look like prices. It's just weird. Yeah, pound not number maybe. See, look at you guys. You're so all on the ball. And besides which, if I did it that way, then I could keep this. I really like this little doodah. I have to see if I can find more. I think it's cool. See how that works? You just push on this and it lifts it up enough that you can bring this in and out and center it in there almost perfectly and squish it down. Isn't that fun? Have you guys seen these before? I have not seen these before. I think this binder is awesome. Yeah, right? I almost love the little binder more than the pad of paper, which is kind of not right, but there you have it. So then I found Dick and Jane. Do you know how hard it is to find Dick and Jane? Look at this thing. Like the real deal. This is like from, what was the copyright on this one? Copyright is 1965. So this one isn't a reprint. We're real deal. Just a little bit of schmutzing on that page and some on this. And then it's got the center staple in it. So if you wanted to take this apart and use them, all you have to do is pop out these 3 staples and they'll pop right out. I know. Dick and Jane, they're the bomb. Look, and then his little name's right here, and then the school. It's pretty cool. So I'm officially sorting, you guys. We're in the shopping bag now. You'll even see receipts coming out now. Look at this cover. And the images, look at this. I love these. I just think these have the prettiest, all the framework around them and stuff. Look at that. I can't remember the copyright, if this one even had a copyright. I may have to hang on to this one for a couple days and find the copyright for you guys. Yeah, I don't see a copyright on this one. Sometimes they hide them in the back. Let's see. The tag says late 1800s. Is it there? But I don't usually believe tags unless I can't find it on my own. Look at this. I'm not the biggest bird fan in the world, but I love that picture. So there's that one. Then we have, what is this one? Ooh, a language course. This is Harvey's Revised English Grammar. I'm tipping it just a little to get the light to work for me. So this one's a grammar school book with all the little dictionary words. Oh my gosh, you guys, the readers, if any of you live in Kansas and you're hunting readers, you need to be in Kansas because they are everywhere. Like, I don't know if they hoarded them. I don't know if it's because like on the western side of Kansas was very like ranch. There are huge ranches out there. All that kind of stuff. Oh, I hear you, Lorna. I know. But they're just like, I think that's where homeschooling may have started. There's some, I mean, I know Natasha homeschools. We homeschooled for a while. but it was just nuts. Just nuts. Then there's these little magazines that are, they're Parks Floral magazines, and these are from 1898. Look at those. And these are grubby. I haven't even had time to clean anything up yet, but look at these images in these. Those pretty. I love them. And they're all the same, but just a little bit different. There's like 4 of those. Tuberous begonias. This one's from 1871. This one's 1897. Hardy shrubs and plants. Ooh, this one's hard to read. What does that one say? I want to say 98 again. 1898 on that one. That's pretty. I agree, Debbie. 100%. Hubbies are always first. Always, always. Then there's, let's see. Helping the Weatherman. Oh, this one was really cute. Look at the illustration. And this one has had a very hard life. There's the image from this. These were like, almost feels like somebody gessoed it. Can you guys see that? It is the weirdest texture. But they obviously got wet and stuck together. And then there's a piece of tape right here. So I'm not sure what happened on these pages, but somebody did their very, very best to mend that. I don't know if they used like starch or flour paste. I'm not sure. But it is definitely mended right there. But the illustrations in this thing are just perfect. Look at that. Here, her little dress stuck over here on this page. So it's kind of pulled off right there. I'm not sure where Michelle is. I don't know. I bet she's lurking and she's just going to pop in a minute and be like, I've been here the whole time. Or she'll do what I do and show up the last 5 minutes. Hey, everybody. And then you're just there to tell everybody goodbye. That seems to be my luck lately. So there's that one. Let's see. Oh, and then we have this one. This is the Kansas spelling tablet. This thing is super cute. There's blank charts in the back. I think there, yeah, writing in the front. And you can tell it was a younger, look at that handwriting, how big and loopy it is. Isn't that cute? But they were a good speller. They got 100% on their spelling quizzes. Isn't that sweet? I love this. And this is another one that I think I'm going to take apart since it's mostly blank in the back and it's stapled in the center, that if I get up here to the front and like pull this one out, you'll have 2 sides of written and then you'll have 2 blank sides in the back. So then you guys can determine how you want to use them that way. But I think this would be another one too. Oh, I know, weren't those? Oh my gosh, you guys. I get one. I'm so excited. I miss her journals all the time. And I made it in time to get one this time. So I'm treating myself to a Lorna journal for my birthday. How cool is that? So there's that. I'm like super duper happy. And the title, this one, the title just cracks me up. It's a girl's problem in home economics, clothing, home, food, family. Only girls' problems are in this book. No boy problems. Just girl problems. See, I warned you guys. We'd have receipts. Look at there. But it's got illustrations. All kinds of cool stuff. And I can't read upside down. Evidently, how to dress in good taste. That's this page. Evidently, these are bad taste. This is good taste. Don't know. Ooh, and there's laces. Look, we can educate ourselves on the laces. How to put on lace. Oh, yes, you can stay. We're not shopping tonight. Tonight's just, look what I found. Because, you know, I can show the Hobbs and he'll be like, oh, that's really cool. Good for you. And then he's done. You guys are fun to share with. Because you drool over the same stuff I do. And then, anybody need blank checks? Yeah, tonight's the lure to make sure you all come back tomorrow in droves. Yeah, he just kind of pats me on the head. As long as you're happy, honey, that's really all that matters. I'm like, okay. And this was just in case you needed to order more. So there's not very many missing out of here, but I like that the stubs are all handwritten. I love these little check stubs. They're so fun. And then there's just tons and tons and tons of them. So these I think I'm going to pull out and do. Angie, you're so funny. So I think I'm going to pull these. Hey, Ray. I think I'm going to do these probably like 3 sheets to a bundle for you guys or something. I got an amazing deal on these. So these will be super, super reasonable for you guys. Oh, well, there's only one of those. I guess that's going to go in the ephemera pile. In the ephemera pile. Oh, and then there's, and then. Oh. See, I'm going to be doing that all night. This was from the library. It was once sold for 50 cents, probably from the Friends University Library. But look, it has blueprints in it. This is to learn how to read. Let me see. Let me double check. Blueprint reading for the machine trade. So this is to teach you how to read the blueprint. So here's the blueprint and here's like the task, I guess. I don't know. I don't read blueprints. Hey, Jody Dowdy, how are you? But isn't that fun? And there's not as many blue, like actual quote unquote blueprints in here as I would have thought. But the text is all in blue, which is super, super cool. And then there's like all these mechanical drawings in it and stuff. And check out, why are we not binding books this way? Look at that. Isn't that cool? Just a few little rings at either end. Where's Stephanie Poteet with her 9 million cinch binding thingies that she said she had? No, Tammy, that's hilarious. Your whole pharmacy. Well, we better get snacks ready. They may all show up. Wouldn't that be awesome? And somewhat hilarious and daunting. All those things. This one is from 1941, so we can't copy this one, but the paper's in great shape. And you could have a ton of fun with this, and it's different. I think that's why I was really drawn to this one. It was just so different. Look at that. Isn't that neat? I was going to say nice. Nice and neat does not make one word. Look at this. This looks like a ledger, but it's called a journal. And she kept it as a farm journal. And I know that only because I did spend one evening in the hotel room, thumbing through this, she kept track of every, like, okay, let me come back to the front and explain. Like, here she has groceries, and it starts in January, and then it continues on through, and she runs out of room. She gets to September, so groceries are continued. She gets to December, and you think she's done, but they're actually carried over and finished up at the bottom of, what is that called? I cannot read upside down. Cream. So this is the whole cream section. So I'm guessing maybe they were dairy farmers of a sort. Thank you, Maggie. And then here she has the car. Here she has miscellaneous repairs. And then, oh, and the old tape. Look, this piece is loose, but I'm going to leave it in there. Ah, love the old tape. Here she has tractor expenses. Just looking for the pickup. Where's the pickup? This is pickup truck. And it's so funny because it's like she has to grease the pickup. It says pickup at the top, but then everything is for the pickup, and she writes it in every single one. It's just awesome. This thing is just crazy. These are dated 1960. These are from the livestock company, and these are the ones that are actually dated. And then this one is dated 1960 also. So just because these are dated and in here, I would just kind of be comfortable dating this from 1960-ish. Does that make sense? And then there's a few blank pages in the back because it's a little deceptive, because she would like skip a few pages and then start writing again. So there's a few blanks, but not too many. This one I feel like I'd kind of like to leave whole. What do you guys think? Do this one as a whole. And it's long, but it's a thin one. Like, I'm going to say like 3/8 of an inch thin. And it's 7.5 wide by 12 inches tall. So 7.5 by 12. But I feel like this one should be whole, don't you guys? One vote for whole. They're fun, aren't they, Raylan? I did. I spent a couple hours just going through this and reading it. I've pulled it out a couple times, and I feel like I got to spend enough time with it. I can share this one. It's really cool. Awesome. I'm glad you guys think so too. Cool beans. So that one can stay whole. Okay. See, we need to do this more often. Note to self, Patty. Bring things out more often. Okay, so then these, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I love how this lady took care of these. She had each one in a bag in its own little sleeve. And then she has on here, please ask for assistance to view. I love that. Nothing annoys me more than when they put stickers on our paper. It makes me a little bit crazy. How do I decide what to keep, Debbie? Trying to think how to answer that efficiently. First, I have to have room for it. And if I don't have room for it where it needs to be stored, then I have to love it more than something that's already there. Because if I just keep everything I like, I wouldn't have enough room for the hubs. To be just super duper honest. I have to edit myself. And like, because I still do the live markets, the like occasional one-day pop-up market. There's 2 or 3 of them that are within a 3-hour, 4-hour drive from me, that I really enjoy. the shoppers and the promoter for those particular shows are just really awesome and fun to be around. So it kind of just depends on the weather, and I'm a little bit spoiled by them. They'll let me decide pretty spontaneously if I want to come, especially if I want to be outside. So I still do furniture and like old farmhouse chippy, a little bit of primitive stuff. But I love to reupholster furniture and things like that. So I take that kind of stuff to those, and that's a lot of what I bring to Texas. Um, so our furniture and our furniture is always changing because I'll redo a piece and absolutely like surprise myself, like absolutely love it. And like we have a new sofa all the time because I'm always rotating. Yeah, the hubs. I do like him. Yeah. Do I ever sleep? Yes, I sleep when I'm tired. I sleep on no routine schedule though. I sleep when I'm tired and I eat when I'm hungry, and those are my two rules. If I'm not hungry, I don't eat. If I'm not tired, I don't sleep. And that's the way it is. And I've always been that way. And it just kind of works for me. If I have to schedule, then I start getting cranky because it's not my norm. So, but anywho, back to these things. I don't know about you guys, but I was sold on these before I ever even opened up the covers. I think they're awesome. This one is from 1916, and they were printed in Chicago. Look at this one. The ads are just, and to find these with these covers and these ads, I know you guys are going to be like, yeah, but it's really hard to find these magazines like this with these covers because so many people tear them off and sell them individually. Like this would be sold as an individual page because they want you to buy it and take it home and frame it. And it is beautiful for that. And there's no shame in doing it. I have some framed, but I framed the whole magazine. I didn't tear off the cover and then do it. And I'm not trying to sound judgy for somebody who does it. It just makes me a little sad sometimes. And then look at the fashions in here. We know these are our favorite parts, right? All the fashion pages. I love this. That just seals the deal right there. And you're just like, yes, please. And this is when I ask them, I'll look right at somebody and say, you don't happen to have 10 more of these stashed away somewhere, do you? And sometimes you get a yes answer. I'm not bashful, I ask. My philosophy is I've been told no before and I haven't died from it yet, so I'm going to ask. So, anywho, there's 4 of these. So this one is the 1916. This one is 1940. Look how pretty that one is. And then there's the back on that one for Lipton's. Look at the Lipton ad. Isn't that? I love how old it is. Then there's this one. This one is 1916 August. And then there's the back for that one. That back cover was very anticlimactic, wasn't it? Then there's this one. Oops, September of 1916. Oh, that's why. There's 3 from 1916 and 1 from 1914. Then there's that one. I love the Colgate ad. I think that's so pretty. But we'll pull these out tomorrow night and go through them a little bit more, each one. Aren't those fun? She wants a shipping container just as a studio. I could live in there. Yes. Yes. I see no problem with that. None whatsoever. None. See, my hubs does the vintage and classic car restoration stuff. That's his favorite thing in the world to do. So he really wants, and you guys all know he's got the Chevelle and blah, blah, blah. So he really wants to build this huge garage, I guess you would call it. It's not really a garage and it's not really a shop. It's like the two combined. So whatever that would be. So, and I keep telling him that's fine, but I need a building also. Well, we're only on an acre of land. So pretty soon you have this big old house, and then you have this big old, because like when he says he wants to put up a building, he's like talking a barn. It's not like just a building. He wants this huge, you know, like thing. It's like a whole, I don't know, it's just crazy. And then I just want like, you know, a moderately sized building that could be just all mine. Yes, Jody, like that, a service station. Mm-hmm. You've met him. She has met him. Perfect. There's days when he's almost adoptable. Almost. And I have threatened to rent him out. Just saying. It almost happens. So this one is another school reader. You guys are going to see an insane amount of readers. Anybody who wants readers, you make sure you remind me. I love the images in this one, though. Remind me tomorrow night, and I'll pull them out. Oh, and the handwriting. Ah, look. And I got great deals on these, so we can do these super duper affordably. Use all the letters, Patty. Somebody colored that one with a crayon. Look here. The images in this, though, are just amazing. Some more coloring. Make a double wide barn. Yeah, he can have the back side. I'll take the front side. Because he'd have to walk farther. Whoever had the back side would have to walk farther. So he can have the back. He's taller. He's got longer legs. So technically, it would be less steps for him, right? Then here's another reader. And this one, I was kind of sad it's been colored in, but then it didn't like break my heart because there's just so much crazy character. This was torn, and then they glued in little pieces of paper to fix it. That's what these little squares are. Isn't this sweet, though? And the font, the text is so big. See here, this one, they colored the three girls. And then we colored, they seem to want to color clothing. I love that. Then here's handwriting. So I just think these are really sweet, right? They're really just sweet. Oh, and this is Through the Looking Glass. And what Alice found there. Look at that. I've never seen this book before, not in person. So I have to do a little looking into this one. Isn't that amazing? There's the spine on it. And it's such a goofy size. It's 5 by 6 1/4. So it's almost square, not quite. It's super duper loose. And the book block is super loose. And then as you plainly see, the first couple of signatures are loose also. It's inscribed as a Christmas gift, 1895. So, and then it's dated 1895 right here. So, and it's by, you know, Lewis Carroll with the illustrations. But I just want to look this one up a little bit and see what I can find out about it. I don't feel like it's a first edition or anything like that. I don't know. I can't decide if I want to hang on to this one for a little while. I think that's what I'm getting at, is I want to look into the rarity of a little bit. But the illustrations in here are just really nice. They're those pen. And look, then you'll have like the different insets. I just think it's cute. Oh, tomorrow night? Yeah. Yeah, it'll be 7. It should be 7. I always put the time in the title, though, so it'll be there for sure. What is this? Oh, this is from the Santa Fe Railroad Company. It's transfer slips. So This is all blanks. See, like this I was thinking about doing in bundles with like some of the Avon receipts. And what else was blank? Oh, not blank, but I was going to break up. And then some of the livestock notepad, ledger pad, whatever. But like some of these handwritten in blanks, and then some of these, and then some of the Avon receipts, but do like a really nice bundle pack up for you guys out of those. What do you think? Combine all of them? Because I feel like you probably want a lot. You know what I mean? We all kind of like the variety packs, right? Oh, and this one, look at this. I got so excited when I found this. I was like, yes. Hey, Jean. And it's blank. I mean, not that blank is totally anticlimactic, but I was so expecting handwriting to be in there. But it's not. And then in the back it says, time to ask us for a new want book. This is supposed to be your wish list want book. Isn't that fun? And it says it right there. But look how wide. They must have thought they were writing with like carpenter's pencils. These spaces are 1/2 inch. This is some crazy wide lined paper. Uh-oh, get your whistle, Maggie. Maggie's such a good grandma, you guys. It's amazing. Oh, and then there's this. Have any of you, I've never seen this particular one. It's called The Household, and it's from 1909. Obviously, with the turkey, it's, oh, you guys can't even see it because of the glare. Why am I even fighting the glare? There we go. Ta-da. It's the Thanksgiving version. I've never seen this one before, so I didn't know. I wanted to look into this one a little bit too and see if it was like, you know, like, I don't want to keep saying Kansas, but it's like, it's the Midwest, but I feel like it's like the west side of the Midwest. Yeah, big wishes. Exactly, Rosemary. Exactly. But look, it's so cool. It has a little bit of that like Sears and Roebuck kind of feel to it. But it's definitely like a newsprint. I don't think I would be folding it. It's entirely too brittle for that. You're going to wind up with it. But look at the illustrations. I just think they're so pretty. You guys hear the crinkly? But these should definitely be, you know, copyright free and scannable. I think you'd be good there. And here's a lady in her spectacular fashions. Can you see her? Yep, she's on camera. Here's household furnishings. And look here. Isn't this pretty? There's the latest styles. 1909. Be right in the height of fashion, I tell you. And he still looks like this is for a book, but he looks like a used car salesman. I don't care what anybody says. He makes me think of a used car salesman. Oh, and here's shoes. Oh, and here's the medicine. The old medicine. One bottle fixes everything wrong with you. Here's dinnerware. Really? That's interesting. Oh. Oh my gosh, Tammy, you are just hilarious to me sometimes. I tell you. Let's see. Oh, this is German, and I think that's calendar. What do you guys think? German, let me find it. Ooh, German calendar. Don't you think? Without using the translator, because that starts with a K. I think we could safely call that German calendar. What do you think? Hey, Darla. I got my scissors, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. I haven't tried them out yet. It's on my list of things to do. You go back and watch at the beginning. I had this, a couple of thank yous. You were in there. Told him you sent me some things and we're hoping to encourage me to embrace the fussy cutting. So, but I love the cover of this. Isn't this cute? Oh, I'm going to try them. I promise I'm trying them. Look here, though. I love the headers and the illustrations. Where did that one there? I know there's one image in here that was so. Look here. Look at that little face. There's just such a little attitude there. I love it. Probably because I feel like I'm looking a little bit in the mirror, but you know. Then there's the color ones. Look at the different layouts and stuff. I feel like I should have learned how to read German a long time ago. Who knew that it was going to be a requirement? I don't know what story that is, but I want to. Oh, this cat got to go. Good night, cat. Thanks. See you later. Thank you, Karen. I saw her. Wow, you must. Karen, check your live, honey. And make sure that the little red dot on your live is caught up. Ooh, I have coffee being delivered. One moment, ladies. Priorities, you know. Perfect. Thanks, Abby.
Yep. You're still enough for Dad.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All righty. You'll take the cover of the Looking Glass. Pretty sure they're going to stay together. If you get the cover, you got to have the guts too. Pretty sure how that one's going to work there, Miss Tammy. Nice try, though. I'll give you A for effort, that's for sure. You know, Deb, I had some crazy buffering the other day. Crazy. It was ridiculous. And then I noticed on the iPad in the chat now, if I'm in somebody's chat and I'm getting a lot of buffering, it tells me that it momentarily, what does it say, disconnected or interrupted? Service was interrupted. It'll say service was temporarily interrupted, and then it'll, when it catches up, it'll tell me that the, what does it say? It's either reconnected or restored. I'm not sure. It's weird, and it never used to do that. It just started doing that last week. So I don't think that's an iPad, because it hasn't updated. So I don't think it's an iPad thing. I'm wondering if that's a YouTube thing. I don't know where that's coming from. Hey, Donna, how are you? Then we have, these are all music books. I love this cover. I don't even know if I need it to be anything on the inside. I just love this cover. And then it's like, it's just pretty. Isn't that cute? Because with this one, when I saw the cover, I knew I was all in, right? But then when I saw the images, I was like, oh my. I really, really, really want like more of these. Like more. Yeah, this one is just ridiculously cute. And look, somebody got stars. They got 2 silver stars and a blue star, and then down here there's a red one, a gold one, and a blue one. I don't remember seeing stars anywhere else but on that page. I don't know. Let's see here. Can I find? Yeah, and this was one of those I didn't. Oh, and there's a little bit of penciling in the front. I didn't even care what the date was. This one is copyright 1927 and 1928 is the last one. So you may, look at here, you may or may not be able to copy this one. There's a couple of websites you can go to and check and see. I mean, there are more stars actually. 1923 is like the magic date where almost everything is out of copyright here in the US. And some books dated later than that are still out of copyright. You just have to go look. Well, I'm glad you got off early today, Darla. I got to say hey, and thank you for my box of goodies. Oh, and she sent me the fastener. What is that thing called? Fascinator, right? I'm looking at it over there. It's on the shelf. It's called a fascinator. So then, of course, you know, being the good girl that I am, I went to the Amazon and ordered a package of staples for it. Oh, with the blue. You know what, Tammy? Honestly, it's not intentional. I promise it's not. But that is a pretty cover, isn't it? It's totally debossed. Instead of, you know, being raised, it's the debossing. So cute. And again, it's the kid. This one's not illustrated though, if I remember right. It's just really cute. Yeah, this one's not. Oh, there's a couple. I didn't think it was at all. But in my defense, it's been a minute since I opened these. So there's that one. Remember I said, you know, the school readers, here's 2 more of them. And these are so beat up and ratty that I just love them. Look at this one. Like, it's a hot mess. But the paper in here is to die for. You guys know how I feel about readers. They're just, you got a little bit of everything in there. And somebody already, look, spitballs. Actually, I think somebody cut out illustrations because you can see just a little bit of illustration there. Just a little bit left right there. Oop, this page too. Yep, there's just a couple of black lines of ink right there. So somebody was cutting out illustrations from this one. I wonder if they were a junk journaler. Look at the birds. Yes, yep. It's like, here, I'll grab it. It's right here. Hold on. I will show you, Miss Karen. That's what it is. And it's long, so you can get your project in all the way up to here. So, like those magazines that were stapled, you know, like one staple in the center, and if you pull the staples out, then you can lift out the whole signature. So you could do pages that are 7 inches wide. Yeah, right at 7 inches wide to the center, and then staple. And they're, let me see if I remember how to open it. Yep, right here. And the staples are, okay, so where the prongs are the staples. There we go. So they're like what, 1/8 of an inch, Darla, I think. Yeah, it's cool, right? And she just sent this to me. I think that was really, really awesome. Totally surprised. And a little bit spoiled. I was. I love it. Thank you very much, ma'am. Right, Tammy? All you ladies are sweet. Oh, that is weird, Debbie. My stuff has never buffered all at the same time. That is weird. It might be me then. Could be my internet causing. That's so crazy you remember that. You guys just amaze me sometimes. You really do. It was super sweet, super, super sweet. Between you and Tammy and Luz, it was super nice. Super, super nice. Totally unexpected and just sweet. All of it. Y'all are amazing. Look at this one. Again, all it takes is a good cover, right, ladies? Just give me a pretty cover and I'm all in. Look, somebody was coloring. And this is that, they colored pretty consistently through this one. But they were a good color. I don't know. For a minute, I thought it was pencil and not crayon, but it really is colored with like Crayola. But they did a really good job. And I like the size of the text. It's huge. Huge, I tell you. Isn't that cute? This one is from 1918, and it starts with Aladdin. Hey, Scully. Oh, I judge every book by its cover. Every single one. Every single one. And don't even pretend otherwise. These things, oh my goodness. Don't those look like copper? They're not, but they do look like copper, don't they? They're so pretty. So you guys will have to think about these. I'll show you one and not the other, and you guys will have to decide. There's a volume 1 and a volume 2. So this is 1 and this is 2. And then they look at these images. Ah, look. I'll tell you what they are in a minute. Aren't these precious? Look at all this. These just make me happy. You've got all these different paper textures in here. So like here you've got the color. This one is ripped. Here you've got the colors. Then here you have, you know, the black and white outline prints. Then here you've got the matte versus the, you know, the semi-glossy over here. Got more of the outline prints. I don't want to show the whole thing, or tomorrow will be super boring and redundant. This is called the Junior Instructor for the Parent and Child. And these are from 1916 also. So, yeah, no, I'm not cutting these. These are going as is. Pretty much the only thing we would have to decide is if we're going to do them individually or as a set. So, you guys all have, you know, a little bit of time to think about that. And then we'll vote tomorrow. But look at all the images in there. Aren't these sweet? There's a little bit of music paper. These just have, they're so pretty. Oh, good for you. Oh, Tammy. Guess what Tammy's going to be doing, you guys? She's got a new printer coming. We won't see her for months. Months and months, because she's going to be busy printing everything that is not nailed down somewhere. Oh, and then there's this. You guys read that? I have never found one of these that could come home with me. I've seen a couple, but they were ridiculous asking prices. And I do mean ridiculous. It was just amazing. It's a 1922 Montgomery Ward catalog, hardcover. This thing is a beast. It is 9.5 inches wide, 13.5 inches tall, and a mere 2.5 inches thick. It's just a little bit nuts. Oh, I hear, is Michelle here? Did she sneak in here? J Pixel. Hey, Bonnie, how are you doing? J Pixel. I know that. Oh, haha, I got it. Hoy vey. See, I told you guys, it takes me a minute sometimes. Hello, Miss Michelle. Oh my God. I know, right? That's why I was like, G Pixel, I know that. Why do I know that? Oh, incognito. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a doofus sometimes. I know. Let's get in this thing. Look at this. And it starts right out, bam, with cigars. Look at this paper. And I do need to make sure that this isn't a reprint. I do want to take the time to do that. But I haven't found anything yet that would make me feel like it is, but I do want to put just a minute's worth of legwork because right here it has 1969 and I don't know why. So I do want to put just a little bit of legwork into it and make sure, because look at this. Just amazing. Yeah, Schloopy, what are you doing? By the way, ladies, thank you very much. I am so glad you guys all took that schlooping and ran with it. I can't even tell you. I think it's hilarious. Have you guys gone back and read the messages under that video? It's awesome. Just awesome. Look at the furniture in here. Look here. But this paper, I mean, it's like a heavy newsprint or like a cross between a newsprint and a construction paper feel, but it's not as textury as either one. Does that make sense? So I'm just not, it's just, I don't know. The binding is very, very solid. The pages are in great shape. I'm just hesitant to say that it's really, really from 1822. You know what I mean? So I really do want to take a minute and look this one up and make sure that it's really genuinely that old or if it's a 1969 reprint, which the only reason I would care if it's a reprint is if I wanted to copy it to just use, because if this is from 1969 and it's a reprint, I can take this thing apart in a skinny minute and we'll all have beautiful pages to play with. You know what I mean? But if it's it changes for me and super hard to take it apart, which doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense. I know, but that's me. Oh, and this is a wallpaper sample. It's still the same paper. They just printed it. To see, here's the wallpaper book. And then here's where they printed out a black and white sample because everybody wants black and white wallpaper, right? I missed her live too, Angela, but that's because nobody gives me a heads up. I didn't get a notification until she was done. Look at this. The kerosene engine, but it looks so steampunky, doesn't it? I love this thing. Oh, and here's the order blank. I wonder if there's a date on the order blank anywhere. That might, oh, we might have an answer, you guys. Let's see. Let's just see what we can find out. Oh my goodness. This is in Czech, Dutch, Spanish, French, Holland, Italian. Svenska. Where's that? SOU. No, SUOMEA. Don't know. Portuguese. I'm guessing this is Polish. Norse would be Norway, right? Look at all these order blanks. This is kind of cool. Man, they expect you to order a whole bunch. One, two, three, four. 4 order blanks. And then men's work boots to wrap it up. And a really cool kitchen. These are Hoosier cabinets. Do you guys all know what Hoosier cabinets are? Well, Hoosier cabinets are technically a specific brand, but when they talk about a Hoosier cabinet, this is the kind of cabinet they mean. It would come as one used, and it would have a flour sifter. So this would be the flour bin. It would open up, you would dump your flour in, and then it has a little crank and a sifter in there so you could sift it out. And they would keep like baking pantry supplies here, and then they would have all their pans and such down here. And then the countertop, it would have its own little countertop work surface. Some had a pull-out cutting board or like rolling board. Here she's got the meat grinder. They're pretty cool though. And it was $20. $20. Oh, you have one? Yeah, they're nice, aren't they, Patricia? Right? They are ridiculously. Oh, and these old beasts of a stove. These things, you guys know how heavy these things are? Right? And the Sellers ones are even more collectible than the Hoosier ones. And Sellers were made in Indiana, but I don't remember where. And then there's also a Napanee brand, which was obviously Napanee, Indiana. Ah, who's Mildred? Is that a journal? Did you get a Rosemary journal? Oh, you have the ice box. Nice. Nice. Oh, yeah, that would be pricey to move overseas, wouldn't it? Yeesh. Oh, cool. Super cool. I love these things. One of the, look at the price on these. $27, $18, $12. These things sell for thousands of dollars now. The more ornate they are and the bigger they are, it's just nuts. And some of the brands make a big difference. These stoves are just stupid heavy. Like 6 men and 3 horses to move them. They're ridiculous. I've had a couple of them. At one time, I had 4 of them. It was a little bit nuts because, I had to have them. Oy vey. Won't do that again. I have one currently in my kitchen I actually use it for like storage and display. Yeah, cast iron. I love cast iron. Yeah, the stoves. Yes, they are. They're ridiculous. Just ridiculous. She found an Ideals yesterday, but it's a hardcover. I haven't seen hardcovers before. Are they coming? I think Tammy helped me here because Tammy loves Ideals, and I feel like she's going to give you a better, accurate answer than I can. I don't actively hunt Ideals. If I come across them and they're super affordable, then I grab as many of them as they have, but otherwise not. I've seen a few of the hardcover one. But I feel like the hardcover ones were more like 3 or 4 times a year. You know what I mean? Or like Christmas ones or certain. Is that right, Tammy? Were they more? Huh. I think too, though, that those ideals, I think they're like a regional thing. I I feel like they're more popular in some areas than in others. Because I know, remember when I went to Ohio by Michelle? Oh my gosh, we found a crazy amount of them and all in one spot. If I find them here, I find 1 or 2 at a time. So it takes me forever to get enough of them to like bring them out for you guys. Nice. So Tammy, do you know why some of them are hardcover and then some are the soft cover? Were the like hardcover ones like special editions or limited or something? Or were they meant to be like more coffee table kind of books or something? Do you know? Because I don't know the answer to that. I'm not the ideals girl. At all. At all. Do you guys want to see? See, I'm trying to decide. There's one more thing that is like, I'm dying to get my hands on it again. We've emptied 1 bag, you guys. This whole time. We've been here, we've been on here, what, 2 hours? That's crazy. We emptied 1 bag. 1 bag. And I have like 4 more to go. You think they are special editions? Okay, cool. Look at that. Is that French? I think it's French. Do you guys think it's French? I think it's French. Isn't he cute? So all you're going to get is the cover. Hey, Kat. You're back and we're still here. That works out good. Then there's this. Okay, who's all still here? There's a couple of you that are just going to go a little bit bonkers. Yep, French. Okay, so I do not, well, maybe. Excuse me. And I'm not trying to be evasive. I did schmutz. See, look at my hands. See why we washed them? So this is not all that impressive. You did see some of it, didn't you? Look at this. I'm going to try to do page by page. This book, you guys. This thing is beyond. I just am not even sure I have the right words for this book. This was so not what I was expecting. Remember that? Oh, I judge all the books by their cover. Wait till you see the cover of this. It is so ridiculously plain Jane. This is absolutely not what I expected in here. And then look, up here at the top is the information, and they're all plates, so they're all numbered. So this is plate 26. This is the information for this one. So if we took this apart, you're not going to get the information for your plate. I don't do dangles, Tammy. They are not my forte. And if I do decide to make one, I just do it, and however it is, it is. I don't wig out over them. It's nothing pretty. It's a whole lot of grapes. Geez Louise, let's get past the grapes for Pete's sakes. There we go. Aren't they pretty? It took so much time to put all that color in them. All the shading and the highlighting and just to get all that depth. And the apples, more apples, more apples. I think it might be apples to the end now. Let's see. Yep, all apples. This was dated somewhere. Let me look. Was it on the front cover? No, it's a salesman edition, but it's Stark Trees, a book of illustrations. Let's see. I thought there was. Maybe I'm wrong and there was. No, here it is, right here. Copyright 1911 by the Stark Nurseries and Orchard. So this should be out of copyright, I would think, from 1911. Isn't that cool, though? I was so excited. And would you have looked at this and expect? I mean, look at that. Would you have expected all of that in here? Isn't that crazy? Just crazy. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can't find you somebody, Tammy, because I have no instructions. We have Michelle. She's like, okay, I'm home. All right. So let's see here. There's these. This is the end of that bin. Remember when I just said a minute ago we emptied the bin? These are the last two things in the bin. Oh, that's a good idea, Linda. Natasha does jewelry. I bet she does know how. Good call. Let's see here. I haven't even had these out of the bag, even before I bought them. I just knew that I wanted them. So that was folded backwards so you could see the inside. There's that cover. Let's see if these are the same way. That's stapled. Let's see what we have going on here. See if we can get to a cover. Yep, and there's the cover of this one. So cute. Look at the little housekeeper. These would be adorable framed, don't you guys think? Look at those. Oh, I just might have to frame these. These are sweet. Aw. Wouldn't these be cute in a laundry room? Love her. What are you doing today, Miss Michelle Scott? So, MCM 3X's IV. 34. Something 34. Is it 1934? Right? 1934. Probably not. Am I even close? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did get it. 1934. Awesome. Yay. See, I'm trying, you guys. Trying. So that's that one. The copyright on that one. So then, the Daily Dozen. A good health picture book with jolly rhymes. He looks a little impish, doesn't he? Let's see. Oop. So then this one is MCM 3X's in a 3. So that would be 1933. Yes. I'm going to say it confidently. 1933. Oh, again, I think these would be super cute framed. Oh my gosh. That's not familiar looking at all, is it? Oops, and I just tore that one. Totally tore that page. Look at those little girls. Oh my gosh, look at those curls. Adorable. Who did hilarious videos? I want to go watch hilarious videos. Oh, look. And then somebody did Judy Nichols. Judy Nichols. She was age 5 in kindergarten. She did 1 row of her daily good health record. one day. 8 glasses of water. She drank milk, ate fresh vegetables, ate fresh fruit, ate cereal, ate my meals on time. There's a whole list of things. Exactly, Linda. That's what I thought. I thought that was the Morton salt. Oh, you mean Angela? Chronic. Got it. Good grief. Good grief. Michelle, I was telling them earlier, I don't know how you guys do this. Read the chat, do your thing, and oy vey, it's a lot. It's crazy. Yeah, then she realized it was way too much work to keep all that nonsense up. Exactly. She was only 5 and in kindergarten. She had things to do. She was busy. Busy, busy. So what do you guys think? Should we keep the rest as a real surprise? It'll give us something to look at later. Or I can totally wow you. Or should I show you the one other thing that almost takes my breath away? What do you think? Or I'll just call you later. Okay. Okay, since, all I needed was one person to go, yes. Okay. I'm getting it. 1 minute. One moment. How does that do you? Look at that thing. This thing just makes me so happy. Number one, the cover looks like it came from, I don't know, the center of the earth, maybe. Not sure. I don't know what it is about these covers that look like they've been boiled or I don't know. I just love them. Just love them. And this is all debossed. And it had tape or bands or something across here to cause these, but I don't know what, and I want to know what. I want to know what. Right? Yes. And Angela, I didn't even know for sure when I found it. This is what I saw. This is all I could see. I could tell that there was embossing, but I didn't know what it was. And it's shedding all over the table, but that's okay. It really is okay. So then I got a hold of it and I turned it around and I saw what Linda saw in 1901 and I went, what? And then I saw that it was the Atlas. And then it's called Crayons Universal. I've never heard of Crayons. Have you guys ever heard of Crayons? I have no idea who they are. None whatsoever. But I know they do beautiful work. Look at that title page. How's that for some awesome stuff? I was sold on this and had to have this in my life before I got any further than the title page. Had to have it. At least long enough to bring it home. This one, I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to clean this. I'm going to wipe it off, but I'm not going to try to clean it. You know what I mean? Because see how it just keeps shedding? I'll try to knock off as much of that as I can. But up here on the top, it's super, can you guys see this right here in the cover where it's super dry? That's just going to keep crumbling. So I'm not sure, I'm not going to be very aggressive about the cleaning, but I am going to, look at my hands. I'll try to wipe, can you guys see that? I'll try to get some of that schmutz off of there so that when you guys handle it, you don't wind up like that. Which is why we clean them, so that, you guys don't have to deal with that funk. There is a page missing right here, and you can only tell because it's just enough of it left right there. This one is super wrinkled, like permanently creased right there. But then there's these beautiful maps. And by beautiful, I do mean beautiful. And it starts right out on page 11. So I'm really not sure how many pages are actually missing, because I haven't taken the time to try to put some of these other loose ones from back here back in the proper place. So I don't know if they're missing or if they're just randomly stuffed back in here somewhere. But the colors on this are just nuts. Let me turn this light off and see if you guys can get it. Yeah, now you guys have a more accurate color, I think, on this one. The YouTube will catch up. There it goes. But that might have caused glare. So now can you guys see the color? Did you like it with the light or without the light? Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Rosemary, if I never would have thought of that, but wouldn't that have been cool? I love it when we make up our own stories. I really do. Okay, it's better without the light? With the light. Oy vey. One more vote. Cram Atlas Company started in 1875. Wow. Well, there you go, Deb. Now you know. I'm glad there's no buffering. I don't know about you, but I get super annoyed. Look at all that pink. Love this book. Love it. And this is Manitoba. This is Ontario. This is Quebec. This is British Columbia. This is Alberta. And how do you say that? Saskatchewan? Saskatch. Yes, that's what I'm going with. I'm going to say it like I know it. And look, there's a hand-drawn Canadian map in here. It looks like it's drawn on tracing paper. So pretty sure somebody totally traced it, but it's super duper cool. Can you guys, yep, you can see it. See there? It's pretty cool. And then I'm going to put that back. Then we have the United States. And then this is New Hampshire. And all these little spots that look like schmutzes, those are printed there. I'm not sure what they are, but they're printed there intentionally. This one's Maine. But see, that's what's cool about Rosemary. She just says it like with authority, like she knows. You know, you just got to own it and just do it. This is the Adirondacks. Isn't this cool? And we're like barely into this thing. Look at these colors. Is Lorna still here? Yes, she is. Lorna is 11:9. It says the Dominican of Canada. Oh, that's cool. I was just going to ask you that atlas that you got, is it older than this one? I can't remember yours was an 1800s one, right? If I remember right. Is that the one you got was the one from the 1800s? Then there's all of these vessels of the United States Navy. So then they had the vessels and then like some statistics about it. But there's just some crazy information. Look at this. How cool is that? It's like the wow factor or the coolness of this one just doesn't quite end. This is political parties of the United States. Then you've got, the bold and then your normal text. But it's the 3 columns. There's all this just You guys know how I get about these. Love these. It's really in good shape, considering. Right? Okay, cool. So I did remember correctly. I thought yours was from the 1800s. I thought so. I didn't think this one was a lot newer, but I thought it was. Because yours is the one you got, Lorna, is the oldest one I have found so far. As far as an atlas itself goes. I found maps or like partial ones, but ones that were still in super good shape. But this thing is, look at the fonts. So pretty. And I don't understand this at all. This is like a little bit over my head, or maybe a lot. The destiny of, oh, density. Never mind. Density. I kept seeing destiny of population. I was like, I don't understand. It's density. I'm upside down. I get a pass on that one, you guys. I'm upside down. And I kind of figured it out. Oh, I bet. It was big. This one's huge too. Look at the rows in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, I can count to 6 all by myself. Isn't that fun? And the colors in yours were just slightly different than this one though too, right, Lorna? I feel like even though these are pastel and pale, yours, they're just a little more vivid than the ones that were the colors in yours, right? And they were different companies too, I think. Oh, yes, you can feel, yep, you can feel the impression of the printing plates. It's pretty amazing. Look at the images in this thing. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, the colors in yours, yes, yours was beautiful. Look here. Love it. And see, like this is actually page 71. So this is totally not in its proper, oh, I guess it's not too far off actually. It goes right there. Oh, and do you see here these, because these books are so big and so heavy, they automatically have a reinforced, every page is reinforced. And that's what's actually bound in, not this paper, the reinforced. Except that one's weird. I like that. Oh, that's so they could have it open up. This one was actually done as a tip-in to come in later. And that would have been if they wanted to do another tip-in here. This is actually 82, this is 83, so there's nothing missing there. That's nice. Bonus tip-in. Here's one here, so they can have a complete spread. This is actually 2 separate pages, this is a single spread. Nice. I love these old ones when they show us. You can learn so much going through these and figuring out how different ways to bind your own books. See, here's an extra tip-in page, 98, 99. Or a tip-in fin. There's another extra one. I am so going to do this in some future journals. I like that idea. Are you guys intrigued by that as much as I am, or am I the only ding-dong? So this would actually go right here, and it's come loose from the reinforcement because it would have had a separate fin because this is all one page. That explains it. There should have been an extra fin here for this to attach to. And the fin has come out. That's why it's not there. That's where it goes. That's its home right there. Oh, I know where Vegas is, girl. I know where Vegas is. And I got GPS. I could drive there. I mean, we all know that geography is not my strong suit for sure. I can't even pretend to fake that. Not even close. And you know what? Oh, wait. See, here's the geography tripping me up. Okay, you guys, help me out. If I leave Indiana and I'm going to Vegas, do I go through Arizona? What states do I go through? Who can I pick up on my way? We could carpool it. Listen to right. No. I know, I'm grown. I should have a better grasp on the geography. I should, but I always relied on having a map. I was always the co-pilot, and they always gave me the atlas, so I didn't have to know. I could follow the atlas. The very corner of Arizona. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I have, ugh. And I don't know about you ladies, but when I get in the car, if I didn't have the compass, I have no clue if I'm north, south, east, or west. I'm clueless. And that's always been a thing. When you're driving down the road and people go, oh, when you get to the intersection, turn north. I'm like, right or left. Always been that way. But I have no fear of just getting in the truck and going either. Ever. But I was taught really young how to read a map. So I think maybe that's why I always knew I could figure it out. Oh, that's cool, Curly. Nice. Right? I think map reading skills should be more strongly encouraged. Not South Dakota. What? Where did South? Oh, go through Iowa. I could go through Iowa. I could go through Iowa. No problem. Yeah, I still think we have to make this Vegas thing happen someday. I think it could be insanely fun. Hey, Millie, how are you? Yeah, you get the whole big picture and you have more of a sense of, it's not so anonymous, I feel. And like GPS just feels so random. Yeah, see, my grandpa was a truck driver, so I think, and my dad loved to drive. So, like, as soon as we had a decent grasp on reading, he would make us read. I mean, my mom would sit over there with like a map and be like the real co-pilot, but we got to sit in the back with our atlas and like think that we were co-piloting. You know what I mean? So it was really fun. It was a fun way to learn it. It was pretty cool. It does lie sometimes. I have been down some serious wagon trails. Serious. I mean, and when you're pulling a trailer and you have to back up 3 miles on a wagon trail, that's no joke. Oh, you're good, Natasha. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm very guilty of just seeming like I randomly fall out of people's chats. I get busy and I'm listening, and the next thing I know, everybody's saying goodbye, and I can't get to the keyboard quick enough to type goodbye. Who's on, Lorna? Tell us. We'll all go. We'll all go. We'll say goodbye and we'll follow along. She's going to another live, you guys. Tell us who. Hey, Louise. Let's see if Lorna's here for a minute, long enough to tell us where she's going. We'll all channel hop. Whoops, she might be gone. Did we lose her? I don't know. We're waiting on Lorna to tell us. She said somebody else is live. And I was about ready to wrap up anyway, so. It is fun. I'm like slightly addicted. That's a lie. I'm really addicted to lives. I think they're fun. And I think that, yeah, she must be gone. She must have hopped out on us already. If anybody's got her on Messenger, somebody message her. Just one person though, not everybody. Don't bombard the poor lady. And then come back and tell Susan Taylor Brown. Is that who's? Yeah, let's go to Susan's. Fun. Have you guys ever been to Susan's? Michelle, can you grab? Do you have Susan's channel? Can you grab her link and put it in the chat? Absolutely. Let's go support. I agree. I think it's fun. The usual suspects. Ah, Deb, you're hilarious. She is sweet, right? And she's fun. Yeah, she's got a nice, cool, chill chat. It's fun. Yep. It's actually just her name. If you guys just type in her name, Susan Taylor Brown, just like Lou's put it in up there, it should pull her. I'm subscribed to her, so it should. There it is. There it is. Michelle got it for you guys. All right, I'm gonna watch you guys count down. Thank you for coming, everybody. I'll watch you all leave when it'll tick down to like almost nothing, and then I'll close it up. Yep. Thanks, Angela. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Oh, nice. Yep. Let's all go. Let's go learn something. Oh, well, she will be pretty soon. And I need a Westward Ho moment and more coffee. Are you going live, Ray? It was for you. I'm so confused. Yep, well, I'll see everybody at Susan's. And I'll see everybody tomorrow night with Miss Michelle. We'll be here. Good night, ladies. Thank you.